KKR's founders are planning their big private equity exit. Henry Kravis and George Roberts are the deal makers behind buyout empire KKR. After more than 40 years of wheeling and dealing, the two cousins are now finally stepping back. Or they're sort of stepping back, because after 4 decades, as you can imagine, it's quite hard to let go. Kravis and Roberts are handing on the CEO title to 2 of their long-term lieutenants, Joe By and Scott Nuttall. It's kind of a slow-motion handover, because Kravis and Roberts will remain on as executive chairman, whatever that means, and they'll also be actively involved in the business. They're also going to keep special powers like the right to nominate all of KKR's board directors until about 2026. As a consolation prize for this, the new chief executives are going to get an early payout of around 175 million each in KKR stock. What does all this mean for investors? Well, as part of this changeover, by the end of 2026, KKR is going to become a regular one share, one vote company. So each investor will be treated no differently from leaders like Kravis and Roberts. That's just the same as rival Carlyle. It might also get KKR into indexes that currently don't like companies with lopsided voting setups, like the S&P 500. That would be good for the share price, at least in the short term. The bigger question for shareholders in KKR is probably, why is our company not doing as well as chief rival Blackstone? KKR shareholders have tripled their money over the last 3 years, but Blackstone investors have almost quadrupled theirs. And Blackstone manages $700 billion of investors' money, around 50% more than Kravis and Roberts. Blackstone boss Steve Schwarzman still has his special voting rights. He doesn't have to share them with anyone, and he doesn't show any sign of giving up his dual chairman and CEO titles anytime soon. So after KKR's changeover, Schwarzman is an outlier in private equity world, and he probably doesn't mind that one bit.